All right, welcome to Omni Labs. Come in today and we'll give you a tour, and we'll show you how our production process works. So one of the things that makes us really unique is we actually produce all our parts, plastic parts, right here in-house in California. And you can see here, this is one of our 3D printing clusters. You see all sorts of different parts being made, from wheel parts, it's a wheel hub for the robot, to different parts of our drive system, to even our camera mount over here. It's for the front lens housing. And you can see how there's all these spools of filament that we buy, and it comes down here, and just like a soft serve machine, you can imagine getting squeezed out and built up layer by layer. So it allows us to iterate really fast, and we're able to make a better robot in a shorter amount of time. We have a system here that we can control all our printers. We can send jobs to all the printers. And the way we organize around production is we have a day and a night cycle, about 10 hours in the day, about 18 hours at night. And we fill up these, what we call Kanban carts. And this is a white robot, this is a black robot being printed. And every cart has a spot and a code to tell you if it's day or night. And this allows us to stay super lean, and then when these carts are full, we take them right out to the assembly floor, just a few meters away. So here's our second print farm, and one of the really cool things is now we're actually designing and building our own 3D printers to get it to the level of throughput and like low maintenance and sort of reliability that we need. So here's an example of the printer running, printing one of the same parts. I'm just starting, the beds are a lot bigger, so we can fit a lot more parts on one, and we can run in a 24-hour cycle instead of 12-hour cycles. And actually we're able to do lots of things. So for example here, this really, using the similar design, we're able to make a really large bed and print the whole bottom of the robot in one shot. So you see it's laying down really thick plastic for this because we want it to be strong and to print this quickly. And so doing this, you can really save on assembly. Instead of 20 separate pieces that you have to assemble, you can print one piece that has a lot of complex features. And it's one of the really cool things about making robots with 3D printing. So after we finish printing, when the cart's full, we take it straight out to the assembly floor. And here's where we keep all our inventory. We try to make it as small as possible, so we are as lean as we can be. And over here we have assembly stations, and we try to follow the best practices in manufacturing, 5S and everything like that. So you see stations with all the tools and everything like that. So we just build it right here, and then we prep them, we do QA, and we start to do the final assembly. So this is the final stage of our assembly. Here you see some robots being held. They're being finished up, and there's the bamboo lids on top. After we run all our QA checks, we'll close them up and pack them up for shipping. So yeah, that's our whole process, and we managed to fit a lot into a very small space. And come back next week where we'll show you more about how the robot works.